Hey AI, what did Andre 3000 from Outkast meant when he said you could plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather?
You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather, is a line from the song, Ms. Jackson, by Outkast, released in 2000. The line is often interpreted metaphorically and carries a deeper meaning. Metaphorically, this line suggests that while we can make plans and set expectations, we do not have control over external factors, such as the unpredictable nature of life or the actions of others. It serves as a reminder that despite our best efforts, unforeseen circumstances or events can disrupt our plans and expectations. In a broader sense, the line can symbolize the uncertainty and unpredictability of life itself. It suggests that we should be prepared for unexpected changes or setbacks, emphasizing the need for adaptability and resilience. Overall, the line conveys the idea that while we can strive for perfection or make meticulous plans, we must also be prepared to face unforeseen challenges and adapt accordingly.
Thank you, AI. Now, I know you're wondering why I'm making this video. Well, first off, it's Manosphere related. Second, I've been hearing all this jibe about, oh, we need to stop the Manosphere. The Manosphere is going down. The Manosphere needs to be shut down. The Manosphere needs to be stopped. The Manosphere has to do. Manosphere needs to be this. The Manosphere needs to be that. But all I've been hearing is just words, just plans. So why that hasn't been executed yet is everybody's question. But yet it's me again. They hate me, that's why they give a fuck about me at the same time. As always, JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time. And I'm back again. For tonight's topic of discussion, you could plan a pretty picnic. You could plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Why stopping the Manosphere will not be easy. And I'll tell you why. It seems everybody has a reason to get rid of the Manosphere. From this side to that side, pro-blacks, B1s, feminists, all these groups wants to get rid of the Manosphere, but there's one problem. All we've been hearing is the same old song and dance. But yet nothing is happening. Some been at this for years and years and years. And still nothing's happening. Well, Uncle JD is going to explain why. Because you see, some of these fools think that getting rid of the Manosphere will be easy. No, it won't. Others believe that the Manosphere needs to be stopped while ignoring the fact that the Manosphere is the effect of the cause. Y'all know that old saying. Get rid of the cause, get rid of the effect. But some people believe that getting rid of the effect will stop the cause. Getting rid of the effect will stop, and ignoring the cause will stop it altogether. No, it won't. That's like taking cough syrup to treat the common cold. Yeah, your cough is suppressed, but what about your other symptoms? Sneezing, aching, runny nose, congestion, fever? Oh, wait, cough syrup can't do that. It can only suppress the cough. And this is the situation when it goes, and this is the situation right here. It's easy to say that, oh, the Manosphere has to go. In fact, it's easy to make plans on getting rid of the Manosphere. The only problem is, the only problem is why hasn't it been done? I'll explain. One reason why the Manosphere still persists is the fact that I won't say some, but a good portion of the opposition of the Manosphere believes that the Manosphere is just this one big group, when in actuality, the Manosphere consists of many groups all together. Like a chain link fence. You got one side attacking one part of the Manosphere. You got another side attacking another part of the Manosphere. The only problem is, now here's where the problem lies. They believe in that the problems with one part of the Manosphere is completely, how should I say the word? Applies to all the parts of the Manosphere, which is false. Every group of the Manosphere has their own way of conducting themselves in the Manosphere. From Black Manosphere to White Manosphere to the Manosphere in general to Red Pill, you name it. All these groups, though together, are completely separated by how they operate. And what goes on in one part of the Manosphere may not necessarily represent the views and opinions on all the other sides of the Manosphere. This is the reason why stopping the Manosphere will be complicated. And no, to stop the Manosphere, you can't just address one part. You got to address all the parts. And you can't use the problem on one side of the Manosphere and project it on all the other parts of the Manosphere. Remember, not all parts of the Manosphere think the same. This is the reason why, that's one of the reasons why the Manosphere will not be easy. Here's the second reason: opposition. Some thinking that if they stop the Manosphere, then the opposition of the Manosphere will go away. That's wishful thinking. Do you really think by getting rid of the Manosphere, the opposition will go away? Please. If anything, the opposition will be happy that the Manosphere will go away. Will go away to the point to where, hey, they go unchecked, and guess what happens? Someone else along the way will see this, and guess what happened? Bah! The Manosphere will be right back up and running again. Need a reminder, the Manosphere is the effect of the cause and not the cause itself. basically, even if you do get rid of the Manosphere, guess what? The Manosphere is in effect. However, the cost is still there, and as long as that cost is still there, that effect will return even stronger than ever. The third reason, and I know they ain't gonna like this. Some of these fools who have a problem with the Manosphere are the opposition, or in league with the opposition. In other words, it's clear to see why they want the Manosphere gone. Yes, they are biased. They clearly have a side. And being the opposition, everyone knows why they want the Manosphere gone. Unless you're calling it down the middle, all that planning is just wishful thinking, as I stated before. But the main reason why the Manosphere is going to be hard to get rid of, you can't get rid of one problem without getting rid of all the other problems. In order to get rid of the Manosphere, you also got to address the problems that's on the opposite end of the Manosphere. And as long as the problems on the opposite side of the Manosphere still persist, good luck. It's like this. It's just like this saying back when I was a child. You get rid. Suppose if all the villains go away. All the villains go away. All the natural disasters stop happening. Will there be a need for heroes? No. Or suppose you get rid of the heroes, but the villain's still there. Oh, that makes it even worse. So basically, you got to get rid of both the heroes and the villains, both at the same time. Or else all that planning will go down in shit. Hate to break it to you. I mean, for those of y'all who played Red Dead Redemption both 1 and 2, y'all remember the story mode, right? Dutch always had a plan. He had a plan for this, he had a plan for that. But for those of y'all who played the game, y'all already understand. Every time Dutch puts his plan to action, it always go awry. Every time he puts a plan together, something always gets in the way, or things doesn't go the way they planned. He decided to rob the train station. He got little money for that. He ended up getting gold, only to end up that gold being lost in a shipwreck out at sea. Not to mention the sheriffs, the lawmen, everybody after them. Some of his plans ended up costing him costing him the lives of his men, to the point to where he completely lost his mind. Even John Marston, one of the members of his gang, always mocked him every time he said, "I have a plan." You always got a plan, Dutch. And the reason why John Marston always mocks Dutch every time he says he has a plan is because his plans constantly fail. Something happens. Either unfortunate events or the law enforcement counterattacks. I mean, it's just like what Andre 3000 said. You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Yeah. You can plan a picnic on Saturday. You go out there, sun's shining, but guess what happens? Severe weather is in effect for most of the county. And as you know, you see severe thunderstorms pop up out of nowhere, even a tornado. Right there on your pretty picnic. You see, all these plans and ideas don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing if things doesn't go according to plan. And I've already told you all the reasons why it doesn't go according to plan. So by the end of the day, even if they do get rid of the Manosphere, guess what? Someone somewhere will take the place and keep the Manosphere going. This is what happens when you try to fight the effect while disregarding the cause. The effect will never go away. Nope, the effect will never go away until you address the cause, which causes the effect. And that's the bottom line. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I'm done, and I'm out this bitch. Later.